Astros, but it could be Yankees, Astros, Rays, Astros, Yankees, Rays. I'm more entertained by the AL right now than the NL, just because I think the NL, it's a 3-team race. Brewers, Dodgers, and, Giants. I think it's a 3-team race. In the AL, you can see the Astros, the Rays, the White Sox, or the Yankees making the World Series. It's a big race there, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so apparently the Texans will keep Watson until they get a good offer for him. So, apparently, so with Watson, so what they're saying, I think, is they're going to try to get rid of him before the season. The problem is, with Watson, I think his availability is too uncertain. I would give up a 1 for him, but they're expecting 3 ones for him. I would not give up 3 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson. He's a great quarterback. I'm not denying that, but, Watson is, his availability, just based on the stories that have come out, it's uncertain. You don't know. But I think Miami and Washington, with the culture that's already built there with Brian Flores and, Ron Rivera, and the fact that they both have great defenses, they both have good weapons on the offensive side, I think Miami and Washington would be good places for him. But, I would not give up 3 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson. Alright, so Tony Romo had a very interesting take. He said Zach Wilson will be a top 5 quarterback in the next 2 years. I don't doubt that his talent, we will see how good he is. We're going to know how good he is early. He's going to be a great quarterback. But, I'm just concerned with the team he has. We're going to see that he's talented. It's going to be obvious. His talent is going to be very visible. But I just think the team he's on, the Jets, I just don't trust it for the first, definitely next 2 years. The Jets could win a Super Bowl in, the next 10 years, but not the next 2. And Wilson is not going to be considered a top 5 quarterback in the next 2 years. Did you see Matt Stafford? We knew he was talented, but he wasn't winning. So would you really say that Matt Stafford was a top 5 quarterback? No. We knew he was talented, but he didn't win enough. Alright. So, week 1, there are a few definite things that are going to happen. And I already have one thing that will definitely happen. I think the Chiefs will definitely beat the Browns. Easily. When you look at Mahomes, I found, I was watching The Herd and I saw us. I wasn't really paying that much attention because he was talking about Cleveland and I don't really want to turn into one of those Cleveland haters, but then I look up and I see Mahomes' career in September. He's 10-0, 67% completion percentage, 330 yards a game, 32 touchdowns, no picks, 124 quarterback rating in September. And the Browns, I'm not worried about them long term. I'm worried about them in September because they have 9 new defensive starters. I'm worried about their chemistry. So I'm worried about their chemistry, but I know how incredible the Chiefs are in September. I'm taking the Chiefs all day in that game. If I were you, I would bet a lot on that game, that the Chiefs win. That is his stats. The fact that he's 10-0, they haven't lost Mahomes since Mahomes is there. But then again, it takes a good defense to dismantle a great offense. Look at the Bucs. The Bucs always were a great defense, and the Chiefs have always scored a touchdown every game that Mahomes has been there. First game, they play the great defensive Bucs. And who wins? The Bucs. And they don't score a touchdown. So there's a first for everything. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so Mike Mayock of the Raiders said the Raiders need to be a playoff team, you know? And as I mentioned earlier, Gruden he's way better without power. Like when he was in Tampa, didn't have the power. You know? He was good. He won a Super Bowl. But then, what happened? He got power. And his career in December has not been good at all. And it's gotten worse. When he was with the Raiders in 98 to 01, 7-10, 41% win percentage. That's his best, by the way, in December. That's his best December. With the Bucs in 02 to 08, 12-19, 38 win percentage. And you could see how it regressed as he got more power. Now he has all the power in the world with the Raiders. He's 4-10 with a 28% win percentage. John Gruden is a bad coach in December. He always has been. And he's gotten worse because he's got more power. As you get more power, at least with Gruden, he takes way more risks than he should. That's what Gruden is. You know, he's a loose cannon. But, you know, it's, like, he needed someone to, like, pull him back. You know, that, he really had to, like, that's what made him succeed with the Bucs. He had someone, and it's not a coincidence that he won a Super Bowl his first year with the Bucs and didn't win after that. You know, I don't think that's a coincidence. He won a Super Bowl. You know, you get more power when you win a Super Bowl. You get more power. And that's what happened. And he didn't win a Super Bowl after that. And he's gotten worse. The more power he gets, the worse of a coach he gets, you know? So, I mean, they got it. This is why the 10-year contract was never a good idea. You're giving him too much power. You know? Alright, let's get some music on. Alright, by the way, this is the final music segment, and I'm done with this podcast. It was shorter today. Which is not a bad thing at all. Sorry about that, by the way. Alright, here we go. Alright. So, Aaron Rodgers has, honestly, in my opinion, been posting a lot more on his social media lately than he normally does. But, you know, Aaron Rodgers, he really created a lot of noise this season with the Packers. But he said that his relationship with the Packers is in a better place now yesterday. And, you know, I really hope, like, I think Brian Gutekunst also came out and said something about this, too. Hold on, let me see this. He said he has had excellent conversations with Aaron Rodgers, you know. And I hope all this is not just to keep the media quiet, because sometimes they do that. Like, the media is just swarming on them all the time, so they just clear it up, like, oh, it's all going well. That kind of pushes the media away. Because the media sniffs out. They target big stories, like Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. They target that stuff. So sometimes they just say, like, it's going well just to, like, get the media out of the way. But, you know, I mean, the best thing to do with a player like Aaron Rodgers is, you know, he had to sit down with him. Like, that was the best thing the only logical situation to do in that with this was to sit down with Aaron Rodgers. You know, you can't just let that, because remember what happened with the Warriors? They were walking on eggshells with Kevin Durant there, and he had to leave. They were trying to avoid that awkwardness with Aaron Rodgers. So, hopefully this season goes well and the noise is cleared. Alright, finally, Nick Saban says he's happy to see his former quarterbacks get a chance in the NFL. And he's become a much better offensive coach, honestly. Like, he was always defensive coach, but now he's better at offense, since 2007, he's just gotten better gradually. Then, in 2011, Greg McElroy, he was a 7th-ranked quarterback. A.J. McCarron was the 5th-ranked. Jalen Hurts was 2nd. Tua was 1st. Mac Jones was 1st. They were all top 7 ranked. He's become a much better offensive coach since 2007, when he left the Dolphins. And, he has done... He can retire right now and... still be the best coach in college football ever for another, 25 years. That's another thing with Brady. He can retire now, and then 25 years from now, he'll still be the best quarterback ever. That's one of the crazy situations, Like with LeBron, he can retire right now, and there will still be a debate. There's still going to be a debate. Well, with people like Nick Saban and Tom Brady, they can retire now and just chill, hey, I'm the best ever. For, another 25 years. Alright. So, good stuff today. This is Dylan Miller on Daily Dose of Dylan. Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, or iHeartRadio. This is Dylan Miller on Daily Dose of Dylan. Hopefully I'll see you, not on Monday, but hopefully by September 13th I'm back. Alright, see you then. Have a good day.